Hey Rebels, Coach Carrie here. I am a wife, mom, and nurse practitioner from Texas. After years of killing myself at the gym, I found myself still overweight and miserable. But I lost 55 pounds with Code Red and rid myself of constant chronic joint pain. Hey everybody, I am so excited to come to you this week because I am celebrating my 5-year anniversary of starting Code Red. Every year, I always say, I can't believe I've been doing this for that long. And here we are 5 years from when I started. Now, I had reached rock bottom, and this was November of 2018, and I had hit rock bottom. I was feeling terrible. I was overweight. I was working out so hard that my joints hurt all the time. That's what I thought I had to do, right, to try to lose weight, and I was getting nowhere. I was getting nowhere fast. I had tried everything under the sun, like many of you had, to try to lose weight over the years, and I would lose some and gain some, lose some and gain some. I'm sure most of you can relate to that. But I needed an answer, and I was ready for it. And by the grace of God, Code Red fell into my lap, and I found out about it, and I started immediately. There was not the app at the time. There was not challenges in the Facebook group that often. And so I bought the book, and I read that book from cover to cover that day and started. And I was ready for it. And I started the week of Thanksgiving. The Monday of Thanksgiving week was when I started my Code Red journey of 2018. And I had great results. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that something that simple was the answer, because I had tried it all. And it was amazing. And I have not looked back since, nor have I regretted it 1 second since that. And I just love Code Red. And so I wanted to share some things with you. Now, in honor of my 5 years on Code Red, I wanted to share with you 5 things that I've learned on my journey. Now, these are in no order. These were just the thoughts that came to me as I was trying to think about Code Red and what it means to me, and just this whole journey that I've been on since starting. And so the first thing is that I can do hard things. Now, we talk about Code Red, and it is a very simple program, right? Real food, water, and sleep. It doesn't get more simple than that, right? But the journey of losing weight is never easy. And we have, our thoughts, our emotions, we have our habits, what we were conditioned to as young people and kids. And we have all of that at play there. And it can be difficult. There are many ups and downs, but you realize that you can do hard things. And that doesn't go with just the weight loss portion of this. It can be maybe you lose friendships on your journey because you don't have the same things in common anymore. I had wonderful people in my life, but our commonality was going out for margaritas and Mexican food. Well, that didn't work for me anymore. So guess what? You lose friendships sometimes, and that's okay. I haven't had any ill feelings. We just were on different paths. But it was hard, right? And so we can do hard things because we are worth it. It's important, okay? The next thing is that I'm stronger than I thought I was. I feel like I'm a very strong person. I am ambitious. I've gone to college. I'm a nurse practitioner. I'm a mom. I've done all these things, and I'm very strong, and I take care of other people. But I was not strong for myself. And that was a huge blow when I thought of it that way, because I gave everything I had to everyone else and nothing to myself. I didn't even know how to do that. And so realizing that I'm stronger and I can be strong for me, and that's okay. That's okay. And that's what is expected. And that's what is best for me. And being strong for myself, setting those boundaries, following a plan. It's just been life-changing for sure. And I am stronger than I thought I was. And I know you are too. The next thing is that the scale is my friend. I know that bothers a lot of people, getting on the scale. It was a huge thing for me. I hated the scale before Code Red because it never told me anything good, right? It never showed me what I wanted it to show me. And I developed all these negative feelings towards getting on the scale. Hated it. But then you start Code Red and you have to get on it every single day. And you learn that it's a tool, right? It's a tool that we use to show what's working, what's not working. It's not the only tool, but it is a big part of it, right? And I love that I don't mind getting on the scale every single day, which I still do every day. It really has been freeing in that sense, because I used to dread it and get all these negative feelings about myself and all this guilt, and all of that is no good. That's not serving anyone. And so, and to be able to use that for my own good, right? Because what gets measured gets managed. And if you're paying attention to that, you're going to be on your way to your goal weight. if you're paying attention to what's happening. It's when you're not paying attention, you're not getting on that scale every day, that we can get into trouble. So make the scale your friend. I promise you, good things will come from it, right? The next thing is that I'm worth it. I am worth it. I didn't feel worthy for the longest time. I did not. And that's an interesting thing to think about. But I felt embarrassed, ashamed, guilt, no positive feelings about myself at all. So if I didn't care about myself, how could I expect anyone else to care about me? I just did not feel worthy of getting what I wanted. And learning that you're worth it and putting yourself first is worth it. It's okay to do that, right? Because nobody else is going to take care of you. Nobody else is coming to save you but you. So you've got to do that, right? And so I just love that I'm able to do that now. Now, do I still do other things for other people? Of course I do, right? But I also do things for me. I do things for me. There's a wonderful balance there. And I think that was a huge lesson that I had to learn, right? The next thing, and this is one of my favorites, I think, is that the Code Red community is the best I've seen. The support, the love, the knowledge that comes from this community is unmatched. It really is. And I know I'm a part of it, right? I'm a coach. I've been a coach for a while, but I wasn't always a coach. I was a brand new rebel, just like some of you. And I was going through the program just like you did, the exact same program to lose my weight. And so I had that support coming along. And so that's one reason that we're here for you, because we want to share that. We want to be a part of that because it was such a huge part of my life. I want to pay it forward. I want to give it back to you. And so this community is just unmatched. And I feel that that is one of the biggest reasons for the success of this program, for my success, and being able to maintain over all of these years, because I've never been able to do that completely, especially for 5 years. Like, this is unheard of for me. So I'm super thankful for Code Red. I'm thankful for you. What are you thankful for? Comment below and let me know.